brass band from Fall River, Massachusetts. They were formed in Boston back in 1950 with only 14 members. Then they moved to Fall River in 1974.
Brass band is a great way to kick off the parade, to get everybody excited, and it couldn't ask for anyone better for the Minuteman Brass Band to kick it off. And I believe it's been a while since they've been in the parade, so we're happy to have them back.
Welcome back.
They're singing as well. How about that?
Oh, I love it.
And here comes the Holyoke Police, their marching unit, led by Police Chief Dave Pratt and the Holyoke Police Department. It's the last parade for Captain Denise Duguay and Officer Paul Dons. Sponsored by Francie's Tavern. And they're the retirees from the Holyoke Police as well. Speeding on by.
I love the retirees. They may have retired, but they still love a parade, and so we love to give them their another wave as they participate.
Riding in style on a Peter Pan bus, by the way.
Yeah, that's a nice looking bus.
So Haley, we've been waiting. I know you've been planning since 2019, and we missed 2 years because of the pandemic, but a lot of planning obviously goes involved in this, and you've had 3 years to get ready for it.
We have, much like any other organization and company, we've met over Zoom and virtually over the last 2 years. We continue to meet monthly to plan what would eventually be our 69th parade, and we're just so happy to showcase what we've been working so hard for over the last 3 years.
And we're in a spectacular spot right now, by the way. We're right in front of Holyoke High School, and as they come on down Beach Street, and we can see how lined the street is right here. Of course, it's that way for 2.6 miles right through to downtown Holyoke, but we're in a great spot right here, great vantage point.
Yes, we are. And next up we have the Holyoke Caledonians, who have been out in full force for the last couple of weeks entertaining throughout the streets of Holyoke. And they wanted to acknowledge and thank Peter Brady, who him and his law firm, he recently retired. They saluted and presented the Holyoke Caledonians for the last 40 years as their primary sponsor. And so we want to thank Mr. Brady and his firm and his family for their longtime support. But this year they're being sponsored by Holyoke's own Gillis Insurance.
There's 20 pipers and drummers in this. They sound really good out there. They were formed back in 1909. They're the oldest continuously operating pipe band in North America. Can you believe that? 111 years old.
They're terrific. They're always accepting new members, the Holyoke Caledonians. They play at the Holyoke Elks, and that's where they practice. So they're always welcoming new members. So if you're interested in learning how to play, head on up to the Elks on the Sunday afternoon.
Do you get one of those hats if you join?
Sure, why not?
They look great out there.
They sure do. And it's time to meet our Grand Marshal. It's Attorney John J. Driscoll. And for that interview, let's go to Ciara Speller.
All right, how are we today?
Great, we're about halfway down the route and we're having the crowds are tremendous.
I was hoping to say top of the morning to you, but now it's the afternoon. So I have Grand Marshal Attorney John J. Driscoll here with us. Your title is the highest honor awarded to someone of Irish ancestry. Just tell me about being back here in Holyoke, the first parade back, having that title.
It's fabulous. It's terrific. I'm honored. My family's honored. You may not know, but 62 years ago, my father was the Grand Marshal of this parade. And so it's especially important and poignant for me to relieve my family, his grandkids and great-grandkids down the streets of Holyoke. It's really a terrific thrill.
And I'm sure he'd be so proud to see the tradition.
I'm wearing his hat. So.
Thank you. Well, enjoy the rest of your parade. Thanks so much for chatting with us.
Attorney Jay Driscoll, who is the Grand Marshal of the Holyoke St. Patrick's Parade. Pretty amazing. His dad was Grand Marshal back in 1960.
Runs in the family.
It sure does.
It does. He's joined by his amazing family, his wife Eileen, daughters Kat Kathleen and Nora. Nora was in the Colleen Court a long time ago, and Johnny is a member of the parade committee, and they're joined by their husbands and their grandchildren, and they're just having the best day, and we're so proud to finally have the Driscoll family march down the streets of Holyoke. Jay Driscoll's a terrific marshal and well overdue.
And as you can see, there's the JFK Award winner, and that's David Glidden. Quite the honor for him as well. Let's go to Don Shipman for an interview with Dave Glidden. Unfortunately, we have a little bit of audio problems there to get that situation fixed in just a moment. Don Shipman talking to David Glidden. He is the John Fitzgerald Kennedy National Award winner. Goes annually to an American of Irish descent who has distinguished themselves in their chosen field. He is the president and CEO of Liberty Bank, joining in 2019 after 30 years in the banking industry.
And let's go back down to Don Shipman now.
Example of that.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. You guys have a great day.
David and his family are have a history with the Holyoke St. Patrick's Committee. His father was a longtime parade committee member and a former president in O'Connell Ward, Fred, and a wonderful family. And I believe his mother, Helene, is watching from home, and so I'd love to say good afternoon, Helene, and we're so proud to have your son David leading off our parade.
And here, we heard them earlier, but here's Tien Gual from Greater New York, the marching band with 100 people in their contingent. The conductor is Chow Wen Wen.
Their second year in the parade. They were founded back in 2005. The uniforms that these members are wearing are inspired by ancient Chinese culture, and they were originally designed for this band. The Chinese character embroidered on their uniform is the word for music, and the word music and medicine are homophones in Chinese, and music is traditionally viewed as a form of medicine, and they look great.
It's so nice to see such a large group marching down that they take up the whole street. It's just a beautiful sight and a beautiful sound as well.
And now we have Parade President Mark Joyce. He is with Ciara Speller. Let's get down there.
Everybody out here.
It's phenomenal so far, Ciara, and I'm sure it'll continue the same way the rest of the parade route, but the crowds are bigger than I've seen in many years, and the reception has been tremendous for all of us, so we're just glad to be back, and I'm thanking all of them as I'm walking around.
Yeah, everything you expected with the first year back?
Yes, oh absolutely, everything and more, really. We've got great bands. This great band we're following is playing all the time, and there's some great ones behind us too, but we're very lucky, I'm very lucky, and it's just been a great day so far, and we'll enjoy it.
And just quickly, what you're looking forward to most?
Getting to the end of the route and relaxing a little bit and then really enjoying the family and everything that's around. So it's been wonderful.
Thank you so much, Mark Joyce. Enjoy.
Thank you.
Have a good day, Mark.
And Mark is joined by his family, Cindy, and his daughter Stephanie, who is an instrumental part of our parade committee, keeping us on track. And his other daughter, Katie, is a former Colleen back in 2002. So we welcome their family to march.
And we see the O'Connell Award recipient, that is Brian Donahue, a Holyoke native that lives in East Hampton with his wife Emily and sons Jack, Colin, and Noah. And they're expecting their fourth child this year.
Congratulations.
Brian and his family have a long history with the parade committee. His father, Archie, and his grandfather, Roger, all award winners. And I would like to be remiss, we saw Bryn Gillis, our Rowan Award recipient, march down the street as well. with her family, and I'm proud to say that Bryn is my sister, and she's joined by her husband Chris, and James and Kendall, their children, and they're just having the best time, Marsh. So congratulations, Brynny, we love you.
They're coming by fast and furious,
They
Haley.
are.
It's hard to keep up.
Anxious to get down that street.
Look how great the shamrocks look in the street as well.
That's a beautiful sight.
This is the Gallivan Awards recipient, John Boyle, and his family.
This award is given to a long-standing member of the association who, while not a resident of the city of Holyoke, they've still made some significant contributions to the overall success of this parade.
Johnny's an incredible member. He does so much for not only the parade committee, but his community, his compassion, and his heart is with his community, and we thank him for all of his service.
Here comes the Colleen and her court. Holyoke Parade Committee Grand Colleen is Maura Catherine McDermott, the daughter of Todd and Karen of South Hadley. She's a sophomore at Boston College, and that's her court as well.
In that Colleen court is Emily Marie Couture, also Miss Congeniality. She's a sophomore at Boston College. Patricia Ann Harridan is a sophomore at UMass. Natalie Patricia Mako, she completed her master's in education from Springfield College. And Haley Elizabeth Dussault, she's a sophomore at HCC. Congrats to all of them.
And their beautiful float, the Rocky Road to Dublin, was designed and inspired by Anna Puttick, who is now a student at St. Mary's High School in Westfield. And this float won the second prize in the Irish division. And so we're very proud of them. And they're led by Dobbin. That's Dobbin, who used to live outside the Yankee Peddlers, many of us may remember back in the day. Beautiful float.
And you're hearing also the Mattituck Drum Band going by from Waterbury, Connecticut. Organized in 1767, the oldest continuous ancient fife and drum band in the USA.
Those drums sound terrific.
Oh, it's an amazing day. I'm walking down the street with, I made one mistake coming down the street with Congressman Neal today. The whole place loves him. But wonderful this morning. The people are excited. I just think a lot of people are happy to be out and celebrating, you know, St. Patrick's Day and all the celebrations that come with it.
And so it's got to be great.
It is great. You know, President Biden said the other night at the State of the Union, we need to start getting back to normal. And what he meant was celebrations like this and the great people of Holyoke and people who come into this parade. Earlier, for 27 and 28 years of marching south in Holyoke's amazing parade.
I was going to say, how's it going? How does it stack up?
Really good. I mean, there's a lot of people, a lot of neighborhood people, which I love.
Good. Thank you so much for coming on the...
That was Don Shipman with the Ambassador Award recipient, the Honorable Martin J. Walsh, or Marty Walsh as we know him around here. He was sworn in as the 29th Secretary of Labor back in March of last year. He was born in Dorchester. He was the mayor of Boston.
And you also saw Congressman Richie Neal walking by as well. As Secretary Walsh said, he's very popular around here, so a lot of people watching him. And but Marty Walsh, now the Secretary of Labor after so many years leading the city of Boston.
It was a long 2 years ago when we went out to Boston to meet with, by then he was Mayor Walsh, and we're so happy to have him here in Holyoke.
And here comes Eileen Curran, a familiar face to those of us here in the TV business, not only in Western Massachusetts, but also in New England, as she started her career at 22 News, eventually went to Channel 40, and then to Boston, and worked there for many years. And there she is with her husband as well, Bob Halloran, and Eileen, a Holyoke lass, and
yes.
she loves this parade.
It's so terrific, and there's such a big clan of Currans and extended Currans here this afternoon. I know we had a family come from North Carolina, Arizona, all over Boston, and it's great to see family coming together to support Holyoke's own Eileen Curran.
And now we have St. Peter's Drum Corps from Torrington, Connecticut. They are presented by the Holyoke Mall. By Peter Andrews. There's 35 participants today. They've won over 6,500 trophies, awards, and championships. Good for them. They performed in 24 countries, in 20 states, and even on cruise ships.
Wow.
They sound great. Okay, let's try Don Shipman again. He is about to talk to Bishop William Byrne, his first
We're having a
parade.
magnificent time. Crowds are great, and we're so excited to be back.
So excited to be back. It's what, about 2-3 years now with the pandemic, seeing everyone in person.
We're at home.
And the bishop is there with his good friend, the Colleen Canine, is what he likes to call her. So
Adorable.
Adorable.
We're going to see if we can get someone to fix Don's microphone because it keeps dropping out on us, unfortunately. Hopefully they can rectify that at some point.
And here we have the extraordinary art stilt walkers from New Bedford. I wonder if they'll make it the whole 2.6 miles on those stilts. God bless them. They look terrific.
They
and
look
they're
great. All right, now we've got Holyoke coming up.
Here we go.
The Holyoke cheerleaders are here. Right in front of their high school, by the way.
And it looks like Ciara is with Mayor Joshua Garcia, Holyoke's mayor. Let's see if we can get down to them.
Garcia, Holyoke Mayor, first Holyoke Parade as Mayor of Holyoke. How proud are you to be here representing your city today?
I couldn't be even more proud. 2-year hiatus, and here we are now, showing the rest of the region what Holyoke has to offer. Celebration of pride and culture, and just being Holyoke.
Special moment in time for you.
Absolutely.
Enjoy your time.
All right, now we're looking at the Holyoke High School van walking by. Wow, check out his green beard.
And they're presented by Bresnahan Insurance. And I'd like to acknowledge that Bresnahan Insurance is the longest continuing sponsor of the parade. And their banner is carried by the great-grandchildren of the founder of Bresnahan Insurance, Pat Bresnahan, Patrick and Amelia. And I would like to say good afternoon to Mr. Bresnahan, who I know is watching today. And he was our 1991 Grand Marshal. And a Grand Marshal he was indeed. So hello to Pat. Here comes members of the Holyoke City Council. You know, many of them, it's their first parade, and we're happy to have the city government of our great city marching in our parade, and they're having a great day.
Got little ones marching with them today.
It's all about family here at the parade. And members of the Holyoke School Committee, and there's our City Council President, Todd McGee.
And there's the Holyoke High School band again.
Can never get enough of our Holyoke High School band. They sound terrific, and they look fantastic, and they're purple, the colors of Holyoke, purple and white, are great knights. Coincidentally, they're playing right for us in front of their home here on Beach Street, right in front of Holyoke High School. great to see the bands playing here this afternoon. I know after COVID, after a couple of years, many bands have not been able to practice. So it's great to have them back. They sound terrific, and it doesn't sound like they've missed a beat.
Not at all.
No, not at all.
Nice green bandanas on their drums there. Now we're getting a look at what's coming down. We got the Amazon float.
Oh, Haley, you were talking about this earlier, about the Amazon float.
Well,
Tell us about it.
Everybody knows Amazon. Everybody has, you know, an Amazon delivery person coming to your home. For us, it's in my home every day. So everybody knows their local Amazon delivery folks, and we're really lucky that we have an Amazon warehouse here in Holyoke, the first in Western Mass, and we're really excited that they decided to build their own float, and that you'll be seeing that shortly. So it's a sight to see.
Crowd is getting into it.
They are. Those kids.
The Purple Knights Marching Band making the most of their time here on TV. We appreciate it.
We see some city councilors here behind the high school. And we have a number of first-time city councilors to the council, and looks like they're enjoying every minute of that. I see Izzy Rivera and Tessa Murphy, Ron Belletti, and others, and so we're really excited to have them here, and glad they're enjoying their moment. Jose Maldonado Velez and Kevin Jordan has come back, and others.
The Holyoke High School band here, they are playing for us Drunken Soldier, that is, and I'm shipping up to Boston, St. Patrick's Day favorite.
You know, it's great to see so many spectators out. You just never know what the weather's going to be, and today we just really lucked out. We have the luck of the Irish on our side today, and to have so many some fans coming out to support this parade after 2 years is really heartwarming to see, and just enjoying every minute.
These kids are just loving it. That is great to see. And where we are, there are about 5 or 6 deep people here, so it's a good spot. Yeah.
Everyone seems to really be enjoying themselves out there. It's so good to see.
A lot of people love that Drunken Soldier song too, by the way. I didn't, yeah.
And here's a look at the Holyoke School Committee.
They're having a great time.
Yeah.
They certainly are. And we're going to take a listen here as Marketing Committee member Sheila Moreau explained this parade comes to life every year due to the many hard-working volunteers.
We don't have an executive director or a staff or anything like that. Every single thing that gets done is done by a volunteer. And even parade weekend, we pull from, you know, the Ancient Order of the Hibernians, you know, all of the municipal, you know, the firefighters, the police, the DPW, the Holyoke Medical Center sends volunteers, People's Bank sends volunteers. So it's not only just our committee itself, it's so many different volunteers that actually come together that weekend. But leading up to it, every single thing that we do is a result of someone giving of their time for the community, which is really nice.
Okay, welcome back to the Holyoke St. Patrick's Parade. We have a little delay here. There's a medical issue that's happening a little further along during the parade route, and that's give us a chance to hear the Holyoke Purple Knights play for a little bit longer than expected, but we'll continue to give you coverage here as we wait to see when the parade can resume. As you know, this is a 2.6 mile parade, 2.6 miles long, and it starts at the old Kmart Plaza and works its way down first Northampton Street, then to Beach Street where we are, and finally making a turn onto Appleton Street and then north on High Street, wrapping up right near City Hall near Hamden Street. It's been the parade route for as long as I've been here. I'm sure it's been that way for quite some time.
Rich, as you know, this parade a long-time tradition in the Paper City. So let's take a moment to look back at how it grew to become one of the foremost St. Patrick's parades in the whole country.
Drawing on the Irish heritage of Holyoke, in its earliest days known as Ireland Parish, the inaugural St. Patrick's Parade was hosted on March 16, 1952, with 25,000 people watching along the parade route. That number grew to 100,000 by 1960, 200,000 by 1975, and reached a peak of over 400,000 in 2011. This station, WWLP, televised the parade on March 17, 1953, our first ever broadcast exactly 68 years ago. The Holyoke St. Patrick's Parade showcases prize-winning floats, championship bands from the Northeast, and notable celebrities every year. Musical units include international bands, high school bands, and the famed Philadelphia Mummers String Bands, an annual favorite since 1967. Beginning in 1955, a Grand Colleen and her court has reigned over the annual parade from a majestic float that carries them along the nearly 3-mile parade route. Other local cities also elect their own Colleens and courts and are also represented by police, fire, and dignitaries. From those modest beginnings, the annual parade has grown into one of the premier outdoor events in the Northeast. Coupled with the St. Patrick's Road Race held annually the day before the parade, the Holyoke St. Patrick's Parade has an economic impact that is in excess of $20 million.
Tradition with his nephews, Troy, Ryan, and James, pushing him along, so that's great to see.
So nice that they continue that.
Here, we were just talking about the road race that happens on Saturday, of course. 20,000 spectators. It's just about as big an event as the parade itself, right, Haley?
It truly is. That's why we call this weekend Homecoming Weekend. So it's not just one day on Sunday, but we have Saturday of the road race and lots of other events and music and parties leading up to that. So everybody comes home to be with friends and family for Homecoming Weekend.
And I'm not sure if you heard before, but Team Hoyt was here. So Team Hoyt with Rick Hoyt. Of course, Dick Hoyt passed away a couple years ago, and his nephews Troy, Ryan, and James pushed Rick Hoyt along during the road race. And now we want to go to Ciara Speller, who is on the street with an interview for us.
Yeah, guys, we're here with Holyoke's Fire Chief Press Kapowski, and it's a big day for you. You know, the parade's back in your city, and also you just told me that you're going to be retiring after 31 years.
It's true. So we're really excited to have the parade back this year. Crowds have been great. It will be my last parade. After 31 years, I'm going to be retiring in June. So this has been a great send-off, and couldn't ask for anything more.
And what's been your favorite thing, seeing the parades over the years? What's your favorite thing?
Just the people, the congregating, seeing old friends, family. It's just a real gathering of old friends and family. Like I said, it's like a big reunion every year.
Yeah, just your final words for your final parade?
Yeah, I'm just excited. Thank you to Channel 22 for televising the parade this year, and I'm just so happy for my men and women, and we get to march down the parade route, and hopefully everything ends up good.
All right, well, enjoy your last walk, and enjoy, the next chapter.
Thank you.
All right, thanks.
Thank you, Ciara, and way to go, Chief. Enjoy your last parade. You can see that a little down the street here, the parade is starting to move again, but right now we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back with the 2022 Holyoke St. Patrick's Parade right here on 22 News.
When life skips a beat, you need simple reasons to keep moving. When life catches you by surprise,
Finn, what are you getting?
you need simple tools you can depend on. When life leaves you behind, you need simple ways to catch up. When life gets real, you need a bank that keeps things real simple, because life is complicated enough. People's Bank. Real, simple banking.
Hi, I'm Congressman Richie Neal. Holyoke St. Patrick's Day Parade Weekend is a reunion where friends and family come together in a community that remains a special place for so many in the region. I'd like to extend my sincere congratulations to the Parade Committee, as always, for a job well done. From negotiating peace in Northern Ireland to marching with you every year, I'm proud to honor Irish heritage, and it is my honor to represent you in Congress. Thank you, and a happy St. Patrick's Day.
There's a lawsuit in Massachusetts.
And we're back for the Holyoke St. Patrick's Parade. You're watching the Holyoke Fire Department walk by right now. We just heard from Chief Jeff Preskowski as he gets ready to retire. But there you go, the parade rolling once again.
We have the Holyoke Fire Department. I'd like to acknowledge we have some firefighters that are retiring. Superintendent Joe O'Connor of the Alarm Division, who's been a valued member of the Ancient Order of Hibernians and others, and Lieutenant Glenn Ryan, who's the proud father of the 2016 Grand Colleen Megan Ryan. And then finally, firefighter Pat Shea, who's always been an integral part of rallying the firefighters to march in the parade year after year. So a well-deserved retirement for our friends Joe, Glenn, and Pat, and then the rest of the fine men and women of the Holyoke Fire Department and their families on the truck. So thank you for marching.
You can see part of the contingent right there, all having a good time.
They look great. And we saw the Amazon float go by. We were very happy to have Amazon, and they won the second prize in the open division, and they had some members of the Rob and Jose and others employees that are on that float today, and they did a terrific job building that float. And so thank you for being in the Holyoke St. Patrick's Parade.
This is a look at some of the fire trucks, Holyoke Fire Department.
All nice and shiny and clean for today's parade.
They had a bath. It's nice to see it with the fire department marching, but they have some of their family members that join them as well on the float. I saw some sign carriers, Braden and Haley Fernandez, the son and daughter of Jose Fernandez of the Holyoke Fire Department. So great to see the families getting involved in it as well.
Could you sense the excitement, Haley, as we waited these 3 long years essentially, but for 2 years when we missed out on this parade and this event and what it means to the city of Holyoke?
It's been, this weekend is a long time coming. You know, people of Holyoke and all over Western Mass, they love homecoming weekend, and it's been, we're very happy to be back and just to celebrate and be together and celebrate our health and wellness and our culture.
Coming down the street now, we are looking at the Brookline United Drumline from Brooklyn. They are presented by the Coalition of Independent Workers. The director there, Ty Brown. And they are the official entertainment of the Brooklyn Nets. They recently appeared on CNN to bring in the new year. They even appeared at the Met Gala. They are the only New York band selected to perform at President Obama's inauguration parade as well. Let's take a listen to them.
The Drumline from Brookline come in our Holyoke Parade. They actually also provided the entertainment at the Ambassadors Breakfast this morning, where Honorable Marty Walsh was honored, and we're so excited to have them in our parade, and we look forward to having them for years to come.
They really got the party started this morning.
They do.
Okay, this is the National Association of Letter Carriers, Branch 46. Is celebrating 130 years of serving the people of Western Massachusetts.
State Representative Patricia Duffy, she just walked by as well, so thank her for being here so much.
And as you can hear, here comes Hampden County Sheriff Nick Kochi and his marching unit.
There is Sheriff Kochi right there in the front, leading the way.
He's got a great contingent of family members and some other elected officials marching with him, Representative Ash and State Representative Jake Oliveira and others, and Angela Bugle. So great to have such a lively group marching, and they are wearing their Springfield Tartan I just saw, which is brand new. They just launched that a couple of weeks ago. Similar to the Holyoke Tartan, they have the Springfield Tartan that represents the colors and schools of Springfield, and it looks fabulous on them as they march down the street.
So they've been marching for over 20 years.
They do. Yeah, the Sheriff Department always brings such a big contingent. We're happy to have them always be a part of it. And their horses a little decorated in the rear there. Look at that. We're so grateful to the sheriff and all of the other first responders from all over Western Mass that really help us out over homecoming weekend, help us to keep us safe and protect us. So thank you to the sheriff and all first responders.
Yeah, a large contingent.
Yeah.
Everyone looks so happy out there. It's so nice to see.
We really rely upon our mutual aid over this weekend every year, and so we thank them for always supporting us.
Now the canines are coming.
There we go.
Can't forget them.
No, no. We have all sorts of entertainment in our parade. We have floats and music, and everyone loves our canines as well. And they're nicely decorated with their green. Trying to catch up.
All right, now coming down the street is the Veterans Dragon Boat USA, Holyoke Rose, presented by Holyoke Rose. They made their debut back in 2019. They were awarded first place for Patriotic Theme Float that year.
They were, and this year they have another beautiful float that was put together by team members using painted umbrellas to depict the water through which the dragon boat travels. And the dragon boat is incredible because it's an all-military veterans dragon boat team that they practice on the Connecticut River, again sponsored by Holyoke Rose. And this year they won 3rd prize in the patriotic division. So what a beautiful float they have. Congratulations.
Pretty interesting, the umbrellas, how they use them.
Isn't that incredible?
Wow.
A lot of artistry goes into making these incredible floats, and that's a great way of showing it. Beautiful.
Captain America marching along with us.
Captain America, there he is.
Now that's patriotic.
That is. Nothing's more patriotic than Captain America today.
Okay, coming up is the Worcester Kilty from Worcester, Massachusetts. The Worcester Kilty is 106 years old. Let's listen in.
Nothing like a good pipe band to get you in the spirit.
Not an easy instrument to play, and a lot easier right now because it's not so cold outside.
It's true.
And we're taking a look at Holyoke Community Charter School. They are celebrating their 17th year in operation. They serve over 700 students in kindergarten through 8th grade.
And also marching is the Holyoke Chicopee Head Start Marching Unit, headed by Nicole Blaze, the CEO. They have teachers, staff, and parents, and members of the boards of directors that are marching with us today.
And now this is Holyoke Health Center. It's their 50th anniversary marching unit.
Health Center is located in downtown Holyoke with additional locations all over Western Massachusetts, and again celebrating 50 years of service to our community with a wide range of healthcare services, including medical, dental, pharmacy, and much more. So congratulations on this tremendous anniversary, and thank you.
And there's Miss Massachusetts Senior America 2021. That's Susan April from West Springfield, Massachusetts.
She was crowned Miss Senior Massachusetts in April of 2021. Miss Senior America pageant is the world's first and foremost pageant to emphasize and give honor to women who have reached the age of elegance by giving women 60 years and older the opportunity to display their inner beauty, talents, and elegance. Also in that car, Miss Senior America, that is 2019.
It's nice to see recognizing our Miss Senior America's from 2 years ago. She wasn't able to be in 2020, so congratulations to Irene Slozak-Lemieux of South Hadley.
And look who's on the way. Paralympic gold medalists from this year. Kyle Zitch just back from China, where they won the sled hockey gold medal at the Paralympics in Beijing. And his family lives right here in Holyoke. Way to go, Kyle Zitch.
Congratulations to Kyle and his family. There's been such a great amount of support for Kyle and his quest in the Olympics as part of that team, and there was a number of parades and celebrations in Kyle's honor, and it's very well due, and we're so proud to have this gold medal Olympian from our hometown, and he's just brought so much support to our community, and we're so proud of him, and thank him and his family for being a part of our parade this year.
There he is showing off that gold medal he just brought back with him.
It's pretty nice.
It's beautiful. It looks great.
There it is.
Oh,
very
congratulations,
nice.
Kyle.
Nice though, he comes back from Beijing and gets a parade.
Yeah, absolutely. Yep.
Just about in his honor.
Timing couldn't have been better. Lots of fans for Kyle and Team USA here today.
And we heard them before, but let's hear them again. It's the Aqua String Band from Philadelphia, presented by People's Bank. They have been performing at the Holyoke Parade for over 30 years.
And you can see Boomer dancing alongside them there.
All over Western Mass this past week. We look forward to them coming up from Philadelphia year after year. Oh, look at that.
Yes, Boomer, now a unofficial mummer.
He's very colorful today, too. He fits right in.
They look great. The mummers are so big in Philadelphia on New Year's Day with the Mummers Parade. And it's great to have them here. Here come the Girl Scouts. Girl Scouts of Western and Central Massachusetts serve more than 7,000 girls in grades K through 12 with strong support of 4,000 adult volunteers in 186 towns and cities in Central and Western Massachusetts.
Oh, they look great. And we see some of our favorite cookies there. I don't know if that's a Samoa. They look terrific. And here comes Blessed Sacrament School here in Holyoke, Massachusetts, led by Father Gentile and students throughout the school. And I see my favorite fourth grader, Miss Charlotte Dunn, who's right there in front. Looks like they're having a great time.
They certainly are. Established back in 1913 and provides high-quality Catholic education to students in preschool to grade 8. It's the Blessed Sacrament School in Holyoke.
See students and parents and faculty, followed by Mater Della Rosa, our other Catholic school in Holyoke. We're blessed to have two great Catholic educations here.
And now this is the Holyoke Outreach Marching Unit.
And they're wearing their purple pride as well. They look terrific, very festive.
It's another very intricate float coming up here, Haley.
Yes, we have the Jericho Float, All Are Welcome, sponsored by Jericho And Jericho's been in our parade for about 5 years now, and they have this beautiful float. They won second prize in the religious theme. You know, Jericho is a wonderful organization. We're very proud to have them here based in Holyoke. For over 50 years, they've been supporting families with disabilities and accessing spiritual, educational, community, and home support. They offer weekly inclusive mass as well as year-round events to support their families. And they've got this terrific float, and they look fabulous, and they're having a great day. Have a wonderful parade.
Nestled in the beauty of the Pioneer Valley and rooted in 350 years of service to the community, the legacy of compassionate care continues with Montmarie Rehabilitation and Healthcare Center, bringing a whole new level of healthcare to Hampton County. You'll work with highly trained healthcare professionals that offer a wide variety of care. Enhance your comfort, increase your strength, and infuse your spirit at Montmarie Rehabilitation and Healthcare Center.
Back to the 2022 Holyoke St. Patrick's Parade right here on 22 News.
That's Davy Crockett leading the Stony Creek Fife and Drum from Brantford, Connecticut.
Presented by Holyoke Medical Center, the Stony Creek Fife and Drum has won Best Fife and Drum Awards at our parade in prior years, and we thank them for coming back year after year.
They performed all around Ireland, too.
They have, yeah, look at them. Dublin and Limerick and Dingle, one of my favorite places.
And our broadcast position is right down the street from Holyoke Medical Center, and here comes the crew from Holyoke Medical Center. Part of their marching unit.
Their president and CEO, Spiros Hadley, is here. I see him marching in his kilt, which he does year after year. And Holyoke Medical Center and Valley Health Systems, which, as we know, as many of our medical facilities over the last 3 years have worked so hard, and we're just so happy that we're able to have them be back and march in our parade with their beautiful umbrellas. They always have such a spectacular show, whether it's through umbrellas or some other pageantry, but they look fabulous today, and we thank them for all of they have done for supporting us over the last 3 years. And next up we have our Castan Academy, our Irish dancers from Castan in West Springfield, and here they are putting on some dancing for us.
This is their 4th year participating in the parade, and they also celebrated their 10th anniversary last year, teaching the tradition of Irish dance to young men and women throughout the area.
Some young Irish dancers here.
And I see their owner, Maura Cass McCarthy, is there with all of her dancers, and they have dancers that compete in regional, national, and international competitions. So congratulations to them, and thank you.
Very cute.
They look fabulous in their festive green.
And that is a look down the street from Beach Street. You can see Mackenzie Stadium on the right-hand side of your screen right there. But that's looking as the parade moves past our vantage point and heads into downtown Holyoke.
I will say from this vantage point, Reg, we have quite the crowd. I would say this is one of our biggest crowds yet. We'll have to wait to get the final numbers, but it looks terrific.
There's been a lot of anticipation, obviously, for the parade since we didn't get to celebrate for 2 years. So
we've been ready.
Yeah.
And here we have our AOH Man of the Year, Matt O'Connor, as you can see, he's a member of the Springfield Kilty Band. He's playing for us as he's marching. Congratulations to him to do that. But Matt O'Connor. It's an award given to someone whose life works best exemplifies the Hibernian motto of friendship, unity, and true Christian charity. Congratulations to Matt and his family. He's born in Holyoke, father to Riley, Finn, and Piper. And also marching is Kelly O'Connor, who's the Irish woman, the LAOH Women of the Year. Kelly is the Director of Religious Education for Blessed Sacrament Parish here in Holyoke and St. Patrick's Parish in South Hadley. And Kelly does so much for the children in Western Mass, and she's a terrific award winner. Congratulations.
Congratulations to Kelly. And
we have more Ancient Order of Hibernians there in their float. It's their float in memory of past members, won 3rd prize in religious. So congratulations to them.
Smiles all around.
All around.
Parade day.
It's their weekend too.
Ancient Order of Hibernians. Tell us about that, Haley.
The AOH, they do so much for our community. They do a lot of volunteering to promote the Irish heritage in our community and do a lot of great work, a lot of community work, and you know, they do so much all year round, and they're great partners of the parade committee and others. So we're very pleased to have them back in our parade after a few years. And also who marched past was Sister Joan McNanny who won the Christian Charity Award. So congratulations to Sister Joan, who's Executive Director of Jericho, which we just saw a couple minutes ago.
And here come Caballos de Paso, the gaited horses.
They are a fan favorite. Look at them dancing. The Caballos are presented in loving memory of Brian Callahan, Maura Murphy, and Tether McMahon.
They participated in over 500 parades and events throughout New England. Also the National Puerto Rican Day Parade in New York, at the Springfield Puerto Rican Parade. And they look great out there.
Hi, I'm Congressman Richie Neal. Holyoke St. Patrick's Day Parade Weekend is a reunion where friends and family come together in a community that remains a special place for so many in the region. I'd like to extend my sincere congratulations to the Parade Committee, as always, for a job well done. From negotiating peace in Northern Ireland to marching with you every year, I'm proud to honor Irish heritage, and it is my honor to represent you in Congress. Thank you, and a happy St. Patrick's Day.
There's a lawsuit in Massachusetts
that could take away the flexibility from app-based drivers.
That's why drivers and companies agree.
We need new rules for the road.
Soon, there'll be a question on the ballot.
It would stop the lawsuits and keep us drivers independent.
While providing historic new benefits.
Like health care.
Paid sick time.
Guaranteed earnings.
With money for gas and expenses.
We need to say yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Yes to this ballot question.
Welcome back to the Holyoke St. Patrick's Parade. This is the Chester Fife and Drum Corps from Chester, Connecticut.
They were organized back in 1868. Wow, they're one of the nation's oldest and most continuously active fife and drum corps.
Sound terrific. Now in the military division with them kicking it off, which is great.
And these are people from the Holyoke Soldiers Home.
They have 25 plus members marching, and of course during COVID, at least 76 veterans at the Soldiers Home sadly passed away from COVID, so it's really great to see them out here
Absolutely. We're so pleased to have the Soldiers Home, not only here in our community, here in Holyoke, but to be a part of our parade. And we just love our veterans up there on the hill. And we're thinking of them and their families throughout these last couple of years, but so happy to have them here today.
We have some of the veterans actually who went by in some of the vans that are going through right here. So very nice that they are out and about and able to enjoy the crowd and get recognized for their service.
Absolutely.
And up next we have the Disabled American Veterans, 41 and 68. They recently celebrated their 100th anniversary, 100 years of service and support for America's injured and ill veterans and their families as well.
They also participate in other parades as well, in South Boston, Roslindale, and in the Boston Columbus Day Parade, so they look terrific.
The 82nd Airborne Division Association, the Greater Hartford chapter, is here. As you said, we're celebrating more veterans. First time marching in about 5 years. They're comprised of paratroopers, current and past, who are airborne qualified regardless of unit affiliation. They have members serving in combat in Asia, Europe, Korea, Vietnam, Afghanistan.
We thank them for their service and for being with us here today.
This is the American Legion Riders Post 275, Chicopee Falls, motorcycle riders who are veterans and part of the American Legion and Auxiliary. Enthusiasts who ride in charity events to raise awareness for veterans and to make their lives better. The American Legion Riders Post 275.
Next up is the Great American Marching Band, presented by Hampden County DA Anthony Gallooni, and there he is, enjoying the day.
Let's go to Don Shipman, who's with DA Gallooni.
So how's it going? What do you think so far?
It's been amazing. It's so great to be back after a 2-year absence. People of Holyoke are wonderful. Everybody here is a robust crowd. Everybody's so happy and welcoming. It's been amazing. It's been a lot of fun.
What about all this music?
It's terrific. It's like I have my own accompaniment. It's perfect. It's great. It's been a great parade.
Thank you so much for coming on the program.
That was Hampden County DA Anthony Gallooni there.
And as he said, he's accompanied by the Great American Marching Band. It's a military veteran organization of professional musicians, recently recognized as a patriotic employer by the Office of the Secretary of Defense.
All right, here's my favorite part. The Hallamore Clydesdale horses.
The Clydesdales. We had the gaited horses, now we have the Clydesdales. A little bit different in height and weight. Just a little.
Each horse weighs approximately 2,200 pounds and stands 18.5 hands tall and has 4 white feet with handsome white feathers known as stockings. The average age of these horses is 9 years. And always a sight to see at the Big E and also right here at the Holyoke St. Patrick's Parade. You're watching the 2022 version of the parade right here on 22 News.
Hi, I'm Congressman Richie Neal. Holyoke St. Patrick's Day Parade Weekend is a reunion where friends and family come together in a community that remains a special place for so many in the region. I'd like to extend my sincere congratulations to the Parade Committee, as always, for a job well done. From negotiating peace in Northern Ireland to marching with you every year, I'm proud to honor Irish heritage, and it is my honor to represent you in Congress. Thank you, and a happy St. Patrick's Day.
There's a lawsuit in Massachusetts
that could take away the flexibility from app-based drivers.
That's why drivers and companies agree.
We need new rules for the road.
Soon, there'll be a question on the ballot.
It could stop the lawsuit and keep bus drivers independent.
while providing historic new benefits.
Like health care.
Paid sick time.
Guaranteed earnings.
With money for gas and expenses.
We need to say yes.
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 Yes to this ballot question.
Welcome back to the 2022 Holyoke St. Patrick's Parade. We're just getting going here. We still have a lot more parade to go. And it is so much fun to see all the smiling faces. So many people in the parade and watching it from the street here on Beach Street in Holyoke.
Here we are in the Agawam division, and we have the Agawam Colleen in her court in this beautiful float, the Castle of the Mouth at the Ratty, which has won first prize in the Irish theme. And look at them when they're so proud of that trophy. We have our Colleen Emma Thompson, a student at Worcester State, with her court Brianna Benjamin, who's a student at University of Hartford, and Brianna Vians, who's a student at St. Joseph's College of Nursing. And look at that beautiful float.
Agawam is celebrating its 20th year participating in the parade, and they are proud to have received first place.
I guess we can say in 5 of the past 5 years, maybe now 6. They look terrific, and so proud of them.
Well, let's go down to Ciara Speller, who was with Agawam Mayor Bill Sapelli.
Yes, we have Bill Sapelli here, Mayor of Agawam, my mayor. How's it going today?
Outstanding.
Good. And how's the family? They're watching at home, right?
Oh, they are.
Got to say hi to all the Sapelli brothers. I've gotten to know them. Yes, the whole clan. So this is the Holyoke St. Patrick's Parade, but everybody from Western Massachusetts comes. You know, your residents of Agawam are here. You know, what do you think to see everybody come out?
It is so great to have this after 2 years of missing it, and this community effort here with Holyoke. They do a great job, and it just, spring is here. Today's spring, and the weather's here for us, cooperating, and the band is marching and playing, and everybody's having a great time. And today, everybody's Irish.
Everybody's Irish, exactly. All right, I'll let you get back to it. Thanks so much. See you around.
And that was Agawam Mayor Bill Sapelli there. And now you're taking a look at the Agawam High School Band presented by Holyoke Credit Union. High school cheerleaders also involved in this.
They look terrific.
And here comes the Agawam Fire Department and the Police Department. Police Chief Eric Gillis.
And Fire Chief Alan Soroy, and the men and women of the Fire Department. Protecting over 30,000 residents and visitors in the town of Agawam.
And this is their 6th year.
Absolutely, absolutely. Happy to always have Agawam as part of our parade. You know, this may be the Holyoke St. Patrick's Parade, but we are really our regional parade, and we are so grateful to our regional committees that always come and support and have beautiful, lively contingents to make up this great parade. Here we have Fusion Corps Drum and Bugle Corps from Morris County, New Jersey, presented by Suez. They've been in our parade before. A few years ago, they received the Outstanding Unit Award and Best Drum and Bugle Corps.
Again, this is Fusion Corps, Drum and Bugle Corps making their way down Beach Street here.
Coming all the way up from New Jersey. So we have folks from all over the East. Pennsylvania, New Jersey, New York. We're really proud to be able to attract such terrific bands and musical units and other participants from all over the eastern part of the country.
The sound quality is great. I mean, I hope you're really appreciating it back home, but the sounds and sights of this parade are something else.
And here we have some more entertainment. The Hula Hoopers from Extraordinary Arts in New Bedford. They're presented by the Battle of the Bars, Griffin's Cafe and Francie's Tavern. And they're there right by the Mass State Lottery, who is celebrating its 50th anniversary. Congratulations to the Massachusetts State Lottery in 50 years.
And as you see, here comes the city of Chicopee.
Can't miss that sign. Beautiful.
And the Chicopee Marshal is Jim Kelly. And he will be here shortly. He's right, that's a nice contingent, nice big old sign to let us know we're hitting Division III.
Chicopee's ready, yep. You need a lot of sign holders for that sign.
Chicopee Marshal Jim Kelly is an active community leader who serves as president and CEO of Polish National Credit Union. He also participates on many boards and in countless community events all throughout the area. He actually grew up here in Holyoke.
He did, not far from here in the Elmwood section of Holyoke, and we're proud to have him lead off the Chicopee division for the Holyoke St. Patrick's Parade. And there's the Kelly crew, Kelly's crew.
Well, let's go to Don Shipman, who's with Jim Kelly right now.
Yeah, we got the contingent right here. A lot of people with you here. What's this like?
It's so exciting because I'm here with 50 of my employees, and most importantly, I'm here with my wife and family. And I met my wife on St. Patrick's Day weekend in Holyoke 26 years ago, so it's a very special place in my heart. So if you have any people that are single sitting home today, you need to go to the parade.
That is awesome. You said this is the ultimate honor.
It is. It is. I can't even begin to tell you what it means to me. It's that good. It really is.
Thanks so much for coming on the program. Enjoy.
All right.
Take care.
Take care.
Jim Kelly meeting his wife 26 years ago. Now that's the luck of the Irish.
That is. It was so nice to see such a lively contingent of his colleagues and family and friends coming back to Holyoke.
Now we take a look at the crowd here on Beach Street. I mean, in front of us, we can see.
It's quite the
Lot
crowd.
of people.
A lot of people excited, spectators and fans of the Holyoke St. Patrick's Parade and Irish culture. And we heard the music coming from across the street as well, so they're having a great time.
Not only on the street, but they're also hanging out the windows as well. So
They are.
some of the balconies are packed with people, and they are really having a good time.
Here comes the Kelly's Pot of Gold float that we just saw drive by. That was presented by Polish National Credit Union. It was the first time in the parade, and they won third prize in the Irish theme. So congratulations to them.
And now it's time for the Chicopee Comprehensive Marching Band. Chicopee Comp here. presented by State Representative Joe Wagner and directed by David Kerr. Let's listen.
Recognize the song here. Shipping up to Boston again.
They sound terrific. They were finalists at Berkeley Scholastic Music Festival a couple years ago, and you can understand why. And here comes the Chicopee Committee, led by their president, Haley Jarvis. Members of the committee.
Love that traditional Irish sweater.
Absolutely.
Very nice.
We had a few folks walk by, some award winners. The Jack Woods Award winner was Eddie Kenfield, who walked by. He's been a member for 15 years ago and served as the former president. He's always been instrumental in the building of the float, serving as chair of the float committee, and they always have such beautiful floats. And here it is, the beautiful Colleen float for Chicopee. Happy days. It sure is. And Chicopee is honoring its 2020 and their 2022 Colleens. The 2020 Colleen was Ava Barron, and her court, Sophie Warren, Megan Calvo, Caroline Klaus, and Caitlin Mogilka. They're wearing those adorable poodle skirts, celebrating happy days. And then the 2022 Colleen, Ashley Taryn, and her court.
And this is Ashley's Diner we're watching.
It is. Isn't this
Nice.
wonderful? And they won first prize for Patriotic, and we can see why.
Without a doubt.
And we're going to go down and talk to Chicopee Mayor John View now. All right, Chicopee Mayor John View here with me. Nice day.
It's a beautiful day for a parade. It's great to be back, and we have a huge contingent with us. We're excited. It's been a long time.
And so we're in Holyoke, but Chicopee has a long history with Irish Americans, Irish immigrants in your city contributing. You know, what do you think about that, seeing everybody out here?
The diversity of this crowd is just incredible, and we're all Irish today, so we're excited to celebrate. Chicopee is just over the bridge, so we're here to have a great time and represent the city, and it couldn't be more excited for everyone who's here.
All right, Mayor View, thanks so much.
Thank you.
All right, see you later.
And behind Mayor View here, we have the Chicopee Police Department.
Deputy Chief Jeffrey Gowerin, and the department has been marching in the parade for 25 plus years. Looking good too.
They look like they're having a great time.
I spent many a parade pregame with the Chicopee Police Department way back when in the old Kmart Plaza.
Oh, yep.
And they certainly do have a good time.
They
here.
do. They are a fun crowd. As we're watching the police department march by, I just wanted to acknowledge some other award winners from Chicopee. The Atkinson Award winner, Joel Rodowitz, who is a longtime member of the committee. And the Bill Mira Award winners, Joshua Malone and Sarah Gilpatrick, who they have done amazing things, and they noticed an unresponsive person floating in a pool, and they saved that person's life. And so Joshua and Sarah were honored for their honor.
And you can see State Senator Eric Lesser right there leading the way for the Chicopee High School Marching Pacers.
They have a new director this year, Richard Sargent, with a great group, and this is the first time they're marching under his administration, and he says this is the most. And we're tossing it over to our friends, our colleagues here at 22 News. There they are. They're looking great.
Yes, the 22 News Storm Team Weather Tracker. Out and about. Not a lot of weather to track today. That's a good thing.
It is a good thing.
Good to see everybody. Look like they're having a good time.
All right, and Don is down there with our friends.
All right, we have Christina Demores joining us.
Hello, how are you?
So you having fun?
Yes, I've been dancing. They were playing Britney Spears earlier, so this is a wonderful time. Everybody's having fun.
So you're a local girl. You've been to the parade before,
Yes, I have.
but we had 2-3 years without a parade. What is it like seeing everyone again?
And this is just such a sense of community. Everybody's happy. Everyone's out, and everyone just wants to have a good time, and you can just see it. I'm from Agawam. My Agawam people are here, and everyone is having a blast. So definitely come down if you're not down here yet.
Have fun.
There's the Chicopee Fire Department and the 1929 fire truck and hose wagon. And here they come marching down, the men and women of the fire department.
I think the people from 22 News are having a good time. Huh?
They are. They are.
Certainly are. Of course, the very first television broadcast of 22 News was back in 1953, 69 years ago, and it was, in fact, the Holyoke St. Patrick's Parade. How about that?
How about that for timing?
And again, you're looking at here the Chicopee Fire Department.
Led by Fire Chief Daniel Stambarsky. They were formed back in the mid-1800s, comprised of volunteers using a bucket brigade operation for fire suppression, but now they are a career department with over 140 members.
And you just saw go by the 1929 fire truck and hose wagon. That was pretty cool.
There it is, up close and personal. I'm glad we've updated the equipment since then. That would have a tough time putting on a barbecue that was on fire.
So. Here we have Marquis of Granby, Connecticut, presented by Attorney General Maura Healey for governor. They're celebrating over 50 years.
They've received awards for Best Musical Unit, Best Marching Unit, and Best Junior Fife and Drum Corps. They've actually played in Switzerland and Scotland.
Impressive young men and women here. Playing a number of patriotic tunes.
And here comes the Moose Family Center from Chicopee. Lodge members, Cub Scouts, Boy Scouts, they've been marching for 15 years. It's a family fraternity that does charitable work for surrounding communities, veterans organizations, and others, including Cub Scout Pack, 1849, and Boy Scout Troop, that is, 1849.
And here's Cub Scout Pack 138 and Boy Scout Troop 138. They're from St. Rose de Lima Church in Chicopee.
It's great to see all our Cub Scouts out and about today and honoring them. They do such great work in our community. So the Cub Scout Pack of 1849 and 138. Look at that. Troop 138. They do so many great things in our community. They have community service projects such as assisting the veteran services, food drives, and bringing holiday cheer to all. So thank you to the Cub Scout 138.
And you can hear the sounds of the Narragansett Warrior Marching Band from Templeton, Massachusetts. They've been marching for 45 years here in Holyoke.
Sound terrific. They're playing When Irish Eyes Are Smiling, and they certainly are today. They recently received the bronze medal at the MICAA Finals in 2021, and they received Best High School Marching Band and Flag Horse from our parade in recent years.
And this is the Extraordinary Arts Juggler and Wing Dancer. They're from New Bedford, presented by the Battle of the Bars.
You know what's cool is that this not only is being televised here in Western Massachusetts, but also online at WWOP.com. And I just got a message from friends of mine who used to live in West Springfield and Holyoke. They now live in Houston. They're watching online right now.
Thanks
Chuck and
for
Lori
watching.
Moran.
How terrific.
Nice to hear from you guys, and enjoy the parade.
All right, let's get down to Ciara for an interview.
Yes, hi guys, we're live here with East Hampton's Parade Marshals. We have Joan Collini and Nancy LaPointe, and you two are cousins. So what a special moment, talk about that.
Couldn't hear.
It's a special moment, your family and you're here representing together, talk about that.
Yes, we're really excited about this, and it's so meaningful, you know, to be representing our Irish heritage, and we're like sisters, not cousins, so.
So doing it together and being co-marshals has been just, it means so much to us and our family. We're happy to be representing, so cheers to Holyoke, and we're so happy to be back.
All right, thank you so much. I'll let you get back to the parade, enjoy.
As we were talking to Joan and Nancy, the Hot Tamales Brass Band from Cambridge went by. They sounded great.
They do. Hot Tamales are always a very popular band each year in our parade, and we love those hot tamales. Just up is the...
Melha Riders joining us. Thank you so much for coming on the program. How's it going?
It's going great. I mean, it started out so amazing at the Ambassadors Breakfast when we heard from Secretary Walsh and Neal exactly what we wanted to, is that people from mill towns, people who are coming from nowhere, have a stance, and we have to fight for them. And I always say, every St. Patrick's Day, in the Republic of Ireland, women had equal stance, and that is God bless, and that's why it makes the Irish brilliant.
Fantastic. Thanks for coming on the program. Enjoy. Have fun.
Yes, likewise.
And that was East Hampton Mayor Nicole LaChapelle down there with Don.
And here we are, the men and women of the East Hampton Police Department, led by Chief Rob Balberti and their contingent. They've been in our parade for over 20 years.
And they're walking with their families there.
And then there's the fire department, led by their chief, Chris Norris.
And they've got their own music playing here.
Oh, and then here we have the Duffy Academy of Irish Dance, and look at them. How terrific.
Oh, very cool.
That's a great float.
Duffy Academy Irish Dance in Hadley, Massachusetts. They look at them dancing. They're terrific.
Duffy Academy started back in the 1950s. On the float is Alicia Duffy, students, parents. Duffy Academy again on Route 9 in Hadley.
And they won an honorable mention for their terrific float, the Cayley Cottage. Here comes South Hadley. There's their Marshal, Kathy Gallivan. Kathy Gallivan is also a member of the Holyoke St. Patrick's Committee, does so many great work for us. She grew up in South Hadley, still lives there. She's been very active in so many different missions in to help bring about the South Hadley Senior Center. She does so much. She's marching in the parade now, but she actually chaired the ambassador's breakfast from this morning. So she's been working hard already today.
She sure has.
And she's this honor is well due for Kathy Gallivan of South Hadley. Congratulations.
And here comes the Polish-American String Band from Philadelphia, celebrating their 89th anniversary. Let's listen in.
11 first prizes they've won and 14 second prizes. Then they've traveled to Poland and Rome. They even played for Pope John Paul II at the Vatican.
The Mummers are such great entertainment. We're lucky to have 3 Mummers bands this year in our parade, and they're playing a wonderful rendition of Sweet Rosie O'Grady. And they're presented by Commonwealth Packaging, a longtime sponsor of our parade. Quite colorful costumes this year, huh?
They look great.
They do.
Rich, you mentioned it before. They're from Philadelphia.
Yes.
Thousands of them in Philadelphia on New Year's Day.
Yeah, it's a spectacular
It's a
parade,
great
the
parade.
Mummers Parade. And this is the South Hadley Float, the Flags of Honor. The float was built back in 2020, and the committee was able to store the float and make sure that it was ready for this year's parade. It looks spectacular.
It does. It looks beautiful. It's memory of Larry Butler, who was the lead designer, architect, and builder, who had the vision of this float, but unfortunately passed away. He was never able to see it in our parade. It has won 2nd place this year in the patriotic theme, and congratulations to them.
Up next is South Hadley Fire District 1, their marching unit there. Got family smiling out of the fire truck. They've been marching for 30 years in the parade.
Fire District 1 is led by Chief Othier, and then we also have the Fire District number 2 marching unit led by Chief Todd Calkins and members of both departments. Oh, and there's our friend Sparky. And the Granby Fire Association with their fire truck, antique fire truck.
That's a good shape.
It is. Got some more entertainment from the Extraordinary Arts of New Bedford. We have our wing dancers. Looking very festive in their green.
If we didn't have that kind of support and structure, we wouldn't be able to care for the number of people that we care for. We got that from Munson Savings Bank.
We learn about our customers. We learn how their business operates. When we provide financing to them, it fits their needs and helps them grow.
It's very remarkable what they've been able to do in such a short amount of time, and we're super happy to be part of it.
They have the same value system that we have. They're going to be there. That's very comforting to me. That is peace of mind.
Of Mike Ahern. Mike was the owner of the Ahern Funeral Home and a very beloved friend of ours to the Holyoke Parade Committee and to the Northampton Parade Committee. Mike was a former president, an award winner, and also Marshal for the Northampton division, and unfortunately we lost Mike over the last year, and he was a beloved friend to many of us, and this year many of us are thinking of him and his wife this weekend. And we have some award winners. Our parade marshal for Northampton, Tully Mccolgan.
Is that an Irish name, or am I mistaken?
I don't know. I'm not really sure. I would think it is. Our friend Tully is marching, and he's a proud father of 3 children, and he's married to Suzanne. He's done so much time and generosity to many local charities, and he's truly honored to be recognized by his community this year.
Way to go, Tully.
We have our scholarship award winners coming up here. They're Joan Tobin Citizenship, Rowan Singh from Northampton High School, and some others. The William O'Connor Shonke Award winner, Nora Mulvihill from Hampshire, and the James Diggin Award winner, Dylan Moggio from Northampton High School.
Okay, let's go down to Ciara Speller, who was with the mayor of Northampton, Gina Louise Shera.
Mayor of Northampton, Gina Louise Shera, here with me today, and this is your first parade that you're marching as the mayor of Northampton.
First as mayor, it's a thrill to be here. It's so great to be back out at the parade. It feels great. I've got city councilors with me. It's so wonderful to be here. I'm actually a St. Patrick's Day baby. I was born on St. Patrick's Day, so I can't think of a better way to celebrate.
Well, a very happy belated birthday to you, and enjoy the rest of the time of your parade.
Thank you.
That was Northampton Mayor Gina Louise Shera. She was sworn in as the city's 45th mayor back in January. And now we're looking at the Connecticut Hurricanes drum and bugle. They are from Seymour, Connecticut.
They look very festive in their green today. They're an all-age drum corps performance organization from all over New England. They've won every major championship title in all-age drum corps history, including 3 DCA World Championship titles. There's St. Patrick himself, Bill Metzger, and members of the Northampton St. Patrick's Committee Association. And there's their president, Aaron Cahalan, and other members. Oh, look at this vintage police car.
And Smokey the Bear.
There he is.
There's Smokey.
Smokey's been in the parade for 20 plus years now.
He hasn't aged at all.
Knows where the camera is, too.
Yeah.
Little kids waving at Smokey. That's great.
This is the Look Park Jeep. The Jeep was used at the park from 1957 to 1986. It's 12 years participating in the parade now.
The Jeep is owned by Robert Ducharme and his family, and he had it restored back in 2010 in memory of his grandmother, and it travels to various car shows and has won many awards.
Here comes the expandable brass band from Western Massachusetts. Performs throughout the Pioneer Valley and beyond, dedicated to spreading joyful music to the people of Western Massachusetts.
just terrific. They allow anybody to come in and enjoy them. Just got to play some music, and got such a great eclectic group of musicians in here, and don't they just sound terrific?
Behind the expandable brass band, we have the Hampshire County Sheriff's Department, led by Sheriff Patrick Kaling.
This time of year is a great one for the sheriff. He is a native of County Kerry, Ireland, and he's marching with his friends and family.
Here's the kids from Smith Vocational and Agricultural High School.
Great to have members of the high school and their criminal justice program here participating in our parade again.
Hi, I'm Congressman Richie Neal. Holyoke St. Patrick's Day Parade Weekend is a reunion where friends and family come together in a community that remains a special place for so many in the region. I'd like to extend my sincere congratulations to the Parade Committee, as always, for a job well done. From negotiating peace in Northern Ireland to marching with you every year, I'm proud to honor Irish heritage, and it is my honor to represent you in Congress. Thank you, and a happy St. Patrick's Day.
There's a lawsuit in Massachusetts
that could take away the flexibility from app-based drivers.
That's why drivers and companies agree.
We need new rules for the road.
Soon, there'll be a question on the ballot.
It would stop the lawsuits and keep bus drivers independent.
while providing historic new benefits.
Like health care.
Paid sick time.
Guaranteed earnings.
With money for gas and expenses.
We need to say yes.
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 Yes to this ballot question.
And you're watching the Holyoke St. Patrick's Parade live from Holyoke right here on 22 News. That is the Minnetonka Regional High School Marching Band just right in front of our viewing area right here on Beach Street in Holyoke. And this is actually part of the Springfield contingent. As we have reached Springfield, division sponsor is Congressman Richard Neal, who has gone by a long time ago, as a matter of fact. But there's the parade marshal for Springfield, Sean Cahill.
Sean is a great parade marshal. He's a former state representative and school committee member. He's currently the president of the Irish Cultural Center in Western New England, based in West Springfield, and helping to bring the Dingle Peninsula to the Big E and some other activities that he's done to help promote the Irish culture here in Western Massachusetts. He's a lifelong resident of Springfield, and he's marching with his wife, Mary Ellen Lowdy. We've got some award winners.
The Paul Caron Award winner, that's Maura Troy Canoyer, a key member of the Springfield St. Patrick's Parade Committee for nearly 10 years, and has helped raise thousands of dollars for the Colleen Float.
And that was just the Mary B. Troy Appreciation Award going to Stephen Allen Jewelers.
And right behind the Marshal, we did just have the John and Agnes Burke Award given to Carrie Sullivan, who's a longtime committee member for the St. Patrick's Parade Committee and the Holyoke Committee, and she was instrumental in actually bringing that Springfield tartan we talked about earlier, and we were seeing so much of this, of the beautiful tartan here in this division. Congratulations to Carrie on her award as well.
That is a truck for Stephen Allen Jewelers there that you're looking at. Owner Stephen Lewis graciously donates jewelry to the Springfield Colleen and Court every year. They've been in business for over 28 years now, and they are located on Maple Street in East Longmeadow.
Give you appreciation how long the parade actually is. We said 2.6 miles, but the first contingents are just about to get ready to wrap up at the very end. So that's how far along this parade is, which we started our broadcast almost 2 hours ago. So it's just about wrapping up right now for that first contingent.
And here we have our Springfield Colleen Curley, and her court, Grace McCarthy, Danny Lee Bunakani, Maeve Shea, and Mara McDonald, and their beautiful float, the Rainbow After the Storm. And what a lovely tribute that is after the last few years that we have experienced. And they have won the 3rd prize in the open division, so congratulations to them, to the Colleen and her court on this, and their beautiful float.
And Haley, they're wearing those Springfield Tartans that you spoke about.
They are. Looks beautiful.
This is the Central High School Air Force Junior ROTC.
Led by Major William Kita, senior instructor. They're one of the original 20 units established since 1966, and they're still growing strong as a model of service to the school, community, state, and the nation. They're providing quality aerospace, science, and leadership education to thousands of students.
Their motto there is developing citizens of character dedicated to serve their nation and community.
And there's our friends from Western Mass News.
Happy to be a part of the parade. And next up, we hear is the Springfield Kilty Band. We already heard from one of those members a little while ago, Matt O'Connor, who is the AOH Man of the Year. He is not marching with his band right now, but we heard him marching earlier. The Springfield Kilty Band is founded in 1916. They're one of the oldest pipe bands in the country.
They offer classes every Monday night for anyone who wants to learn how to play.
Terrific, playing the Irish national anthem.
And up next we have the John Boyle Riley Club Irish Person of the Year.
Here's Patty Devine, a 30-year member of the JBO, a current board member and former secretary. She's also active as president of the Springfield Thunderbirds Booster Club. Congratulations to Patty. We've got some Irish dancers taking advantage of this beautiful day and this great street. Don't they look great? Irish step dancers, the Claddagh School of Dance. Didn't they look great dancing just a bit ago? They've been dancing at the John Boyle O'Reilly for over 30 years.
And here's the Black Rose School of Dance. Students compete from all over New England.
They look great.
Nice choreography here.
Oh, they look terrific. They look wonderful.
They used to make us march like that, Taylor, by the way, 2.6 miles of Irish dancing. So you should be glad you're sitting here in the booth and not dancing down the streets.
I need a lot of practice.
And here comes one of our favorite floats, the Irish Pub, the John Boyle O'Reilly's Irish Pub.
It's a traditional Irish pub experience similar to what you'd find over in Ireland. Traditional music is being played from the pub as they make their way down the parade route.
They always have a good time on the pub.
It appears they have spirits on there as well.
Looks like it. It's a way to experience the parade, that's for sure. And they're celebrating the 40th anniversary of the Irish Hunger Strikers.
And right here, looks like we have members of the Springfield Police Department.
Yes, it's the honor guard of the Springfield Police, Superintendent Cheryl Clapperud, the third largest police department in Massachusetts.
They've been marching for 20 plus years in the parade. They have about 500 sworn police officers. It's the most diverse department in the state.
And let's go down to Don Shipman, who's with the mayor himself, Dominic Sarno.
So how is it going?
I'm doing it. It's fantastic. Thank you, 22 News, for televising this live. Massive crowds here, but a lot of people that are unable to be here. Everybody was hungry to get back together, and the camaraderie and celebrating St. Patrick's Day. This is one of the top parades in the nation. My hat goes off to Mark Joyce, the president of the Holyoke Parade Committee, and the whole team. They've done a great job. I love marching in the parade, especially this parade, and just the give and take with the community. So, 22 News, thank you very, very much. The Irish eyes are smiling. All right, Donnie.
Take care. Hey, what's up?
All right, Springfield Mayor Dominic Sarno there.
And Ryan Walsh also there, who now works for the Springfield Police, but of course worked for 22 News for many years, so he knows very well how to march in this parade.
Mayor Sarno is a fan favorite in the parade, and we do want to mention Officer James Kelly, who was unable to participate today, but we'd like to recognize his courageous battle and recovery from COVID, and wish he and his family well. Looking great marching in formation today.
And here's some nice looking police cruisers from the Springfield Police Department.
Always have a large contingent from Springfield, obviously it being, the largest city here in Western Massachusetts. So accordingly, they have a great marching division of their various departments and other organizations, and of course their elected leaders. And we thank them for always being such a spirited group in our parade. Fire department having fun.
Fire Chief B.J. Calvey, Fire Commissioner, I should say, B.J. Calvey right there. And he continues to march on.
Lots of members of the men and women of the fire department looking great today.
Some of these camera angles are so good. You're like right in the parade from
really do.
Some of these shots.
Yep. You can really see the extent of how many people are out enjoying the parade.
Excellent job by our crew. Not only the sights, but the sounds as well.
Everyone's having fun out here.
Okay, here comes the Springfield Lodge of Elks. And the Irish Elk of the Year, that's Diane Fitzgerald.
Also, the 2020 Irish Elk of the Year was Mark Haley.
It's nice that we get to honor and recognize our award winners from a couple of years ago. They are both longtime dedicated members of the Lodge and great representatives of what it is to be an elk. So congratulations to Diane and Mark.
And the Springfield Lodge of Elks marching unit, they've been in the parade for 50 plus years, and they have about 50 members marching today.
They're looking very festive in their green. And up, you see on our screens now, I had the distinct honor of getting to take a look at all the floats early this morning, and really this one, blown away by this one, and it is the grand prize winner of the float this year. The Springfield Lodge of Elks float, their Salute to Sacrifice, and it is beautiful.
That is a great float right there. See their grand prize pinned right on the front.
Yeah. They are well overdue. And look at the lights are working, and the lights and the wheels, and it's an incredible feat of elegance and craftsmanship. Irish Float Committee members escort their antique fire engine number 7 in memory of the 97 Massachusetts firefighters that gave the ultimate sacrifice. And what a beautiful tribute to those firefighters.
Worthy of the grand prize.
Absolutely. Riding on the float is the exalted ruler, Margarita Anasato, along with other members. Want to honor each and every one of those firefighters that, unfortunately, nationally each year, approximately 100 firefighters give their lives in the line of duty every day. So what a beautiful tribute to them.
And here comes the West Springfield contingent, led by the West Springfield High School Marching Terriers.
Terrific, playing up the Shipping Up to Boston, one of their crowd favorites.
This year's West Springfield Town Marshal is Chief William Flaherty.
There he is, Chief. Chief Flaherty is, his family goes way back, not only in the West Springfield Fire Department, but also as part of the West Springfield Parade. His father was a former parade marshal, and his mother was the first senior colleen. The Chief.
And let's go down and listen to Chief Flaherty with Sierra Speller.
Hello, Chief Flaherty. How are you today?
I'm doing excellent. Finally marching.
Marching, and it's an important day because your family has actually participated in this too. Tell me about that.
Yes, my father was a marshal in 1991, and I was honored to be marshal in 2020, and it's taken 3 years to march, but I got my family here with me today, and it's a great day to be in Holyoke.
All right, thanks so much. Enjoy the rest of your parade. All right.
West Springfield Town Marshal Chief William Flaherty, and as he's talking there, a few award winners going by.
Absolutely, and of course the fire department is right behind him as he is the chief of the fire department, and this is his last parade marching as the chief, as he will be retiring at a very well-due retirement this spring. So congratulations to Chief Bill Flaherty.
And this is the West Springfield Colleen Float. It takes a village.
And another award is given for a float. The West Springfield Colleen Float takes the Best Colleen Float, the Daniel E. Tierney Memorial Award in memory of our fleet chief float maker Dan Tierney, a longtime parade committee member. And look at this beautiful float. That is a snapshot of the village in Ireland. You can see there each of the 5 houses are named after one of our colleens in her court, made to represent a street sorter's place, and that is just stunning.
Yeah, it's a great float.
And on the float is the colleen Kathleen Rose Beliveau and her court, Caitlin Bailey, Erin Melvin, Megan Pinter, Julia Marie Maiolo. Congratulations, ladies, on that beautiful float.
Up next, you're looking at him here, West Springfield Mayor Will Reichelt. Marching with Mayor Reichelt are Joyce and Chris Reichelt. It's his 6th year marching in the parade. He was elected mayor of West Springfield back in 2016.
And the mayor and other members of the town council are wearing the West Springfield tartan. See a theme here throughout this parade. A lot of the towns have their own tartan.
And Mayor Reichelt is with Don Shipman. Don?
All right, so how's it been going? This looks like lots of fun.
This is awesome. I can't believe we're making this happen after two years, really much. It's
Let's
fantastic.
Walk and talk. Come on.
Wow, okay,
Let's
yeah.
March and
My
walk.
family's right up there, so they're going to be upset that I'm like behind them, but yeah, no, this is awesome. I'm glad we're happening. It's great to see the crowds come back. I ran yesterday. That was awesome. For my first time, I'd never run before, so that was awesome.
How'd you do?
45.
Okay.
Slower than I wanted.
Not bad.
Not bad, yeah. But it's great. It's great to see everything happening back in Holyoke. It's great to see the crowd. Seeing the crowds come back out is much like the Biggie last year. Everyone kind of wants these things to happen, so I'm happy to be a part of that, and I'm thrilled to be back.
Good. Have fun. Have fun. Take care.
And right there, you're looking at the West Springfield High School 2021 State Championship soccer team, so congrats to them.
Way to go, guys.
That's great. Congratulations. Oh, that's great. Here we have the Irish Cultural Center of Western New England marching with the Springfield Rifles Rugby Club, which is their home field at the ICC. And we just missed, that just went by as we're talking to Mayor Will, the Jack Jonah Foundation. We're pleased to have the Jack Jonah Foundation in our parade. It is their first year marching in our parade. And their organization does great things in our community.
Here comes the Frelinger String Band from Philadelphia, PA.
another great mummer band. They've been the most consistent top prize winner over the last 25 years in the Philadelphia Mummers Parade.
I haven't seen Don do that mummer strut yet. I'm waiting for that still.
So there's a couple more divisions to go to learn it. Flaherty String Brand was presented by, in loving memory of Fred, Chuck, and Laura Glidden. Great tribute.
And now we have the West Springfield Police Department Marching Unit. Police Chief Paul Connor and members of the police department. They have 84 full-time members, 15 civilian employees, and 30 special police officers.
Some of West Springfield's finest enjoying the day.
Oh, here come the Cycling Murrays. They're from Cambridge, Mass.
That is quite the feat.
There you go.
I wonder if they realized the parade was 2.6 miles when they signed up for this.
That is talent doing that for 2.6 miles.
And happy to have them come to Holyoke all the way from Cambridge, Massachusetts.
You're right, that's a long way.
Wow.
On that unicycle?
Oh my goodness. Wow, that's incredible.
Okay, it's time for Westfield. Presented by Chris Doty, who's running for governor.
We hear the great sounds of the Bushwhackers from Princeton, New Jersey.
Playing Danny Boy.
Beautiful. They sounded beautiful.
And this is the American Legion Post 124 Color Guard with their cars and motorcycles from Westfield.
Post 124 works with the community by providing scholarships and maintaining the traditions and values of the military. And they sponsor and assist at many community programs and events. Thank you for being a part of our parade.
You can hear those motorcycles coming down the street.
Oh, the kids love all kids, I should say, love the motorcycles. I love how they're decorated for St. Patrick's Day. Oh, they look like they're having fun.
Here we have Westfield Parade Marshal Patrick Smith.
Packy is marching with his wife Sheila and children Sinead, Ashleen, Perig, Deirdre, and Seamus. And he was raised in the west of Ireland on a farm in County Leitrim. And he came to New York on a trip with his local Gaelic football club. How incredible. He settled in Westfield, and he now owns the roofing business Lifetime Tilers. Congratulations to Packy.
And then we have the Irish Man of the Year, Mark Hanrahan.
longtime member of the Sons of Erin and a member of the Float Committee for about 26 years.
There's the new mayor of Westfield right there, Mike McCabe, along with Senator John Velas and others. And let's go down to see our speller with not only Mike McCabe, the mayor, but also John Velas.
All right, we have Mayor McCabe. We have Senator Velas here with me. Mayor McCabe, I heard you're wearing something interesting. Tell me about it.
I am. It's the family tartan that was made by Mrs. McCabe, so it's cool, complete with family crest on the top. So we're super excited to be out here, but Holyoke's a wonderful day today. It's a great time to be out here.
Awesome, awesome. And how about being back here again?
Absolutely awesome. This is the first time that I've been able to walk as a state senator for Holyoke, so I had to do it twice today. This is my second time through, and it's just so great being out here with everybody. And we thank you for being here and covering this.
Thank you so much. All right. Thanks, guys.
Can't keep up with this young kid, you know what I mean?
All right, I'll let you guys get back. All right, see you later. All right, that was State Senator John Velas and Mayor McCabe, and now you're looking at the Westfield High School Band.
They sound terrific. What a great group. They're a good number. They sound terrific. And they're also sponsored by Senator Velas, who just had a baby boy recently, newborn Carson James. So congratulations to Senator Velas. And here comes the marching unit of the Sons of Erin. I think we just had our Billy Buzzy, St. Pat on the Back Award winner, Jim Hogan, just welcome by. Congratulations to him. He's been a member of the Sons of Erin for over 30 years. And the president of the Sons of Erin, Jim Laverty.
The Sons of Erin is located in Westfield, and they're dedicated to the preservation of Irish heritage. The club was founded back in 1979. They have nearly 1,000 members, and they participate, of course, in the Holyoke Parade every year. And we have the Irish Woman of the Year, Beth Burns.
Beth is marching with her husband Jim, daughter Carrie, her sister Ann, and she's been a member of the Sons of Erin Women's Auxiliary for over 25 years, and the Women's Auxiliary is marching right behind her. Congratulations to Beth.
And here comes the Sons of Erin Westfield Colleen Float. Take nothing but memories, leave nothing but footprints. The Colleen is Bridget Mary Moriarty. She's 20 and attends Emmanuel College, where she has a double major in biology and a concentration in health sciences and Spanish. And there is her spectacular float with her court as well.
This is an incredible float, and it won first prize in the open category. And it represents so many terrific things. It's a homestead that energized by solar panels and rain barrel collecting raindrops and other recycled materials. And it's a beautiful float for the Colleen and her court. And congratulations to them on this spectacular float.
This is the Warehouse Point Fife and Drum from Enfield, Connecticut. Organized in 1880 and made up of Civil War veterans at the time. Current corps was reestablished in 1990 with members from Connecticut and Massachusetts. They play all over New England.
And we even got a baby.
They sound terrific.
And here is the Westfield Police Department. They've been marching for 20 years in the Holyoke St. Patrick's Parade.
Here comes Our Lady of Blessed Sacrament. It sure is. And marching right behind them is their incredible float. Their float is called The Windows, and it has won the first place in the religious theme.
That's a beautiful float.
It really is. And listen to these young adults singing. They sound incredible.
The design of this float includes images of the church's building's history, founded in 1910.
And singing on the float is the Psalm 33 choir. Congratulations to them on their beautiful float. And next up, the Granville and Granville Police Department, led by Chief Rick Rindles.
And here is the Blandford Fire Department, along with the Granville Police Department there.
Near the end of the parade, they are certainly enjoying themselves.
They are.
And this is the Huntington Fire Department's first time marching in the parade. Chief Joshua Ellinger and members of the department marching there. The Huntington Fire Department also serves Russell, Montgomery, Chester, Worthington, West Hampton, Blandford, and Southampton per mutual aid.
Here comes the Worcester Sounds, they say.
This is an oldie but goodie, and don't they sound terrific? The Worcester Sounds machine.
Absolutely.
A full band on wheels.
It is. Certainly need its own car to pull this musical unit.
Again, this is Worcester Sounds, coming here to Holyoke from Worcester, Mass.
And you're seeing the start of the Melha Riders. The division sponsor is Westfield Bank, 40 years participating in the parade. And joining us now is Don Carberry, who was the membership chairman for the Melha Riders. Don, thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having me. Oh, this is fantastic weather we're having today. So this is the Helmet Court going by right now. They are the ladies of the Oriental Shrine North America. Most of them are marching in face. They've been doing that for 11 years now. They're basically they're female Shriners. They help out at the hospital, and they raise all kinds of money for us at our hospitals.
Give us a little background on the Melha Riders and how long you guys have been doing this for.
Well, the Melha Riders have been around for, well, there's actually three big things happening this year. The hospitals themselves have been around for 100 years this year, and our location, our group here in Western Mass, we are the Melha Riders, and we've been around for 125 years. The organization itself is 150 years old this year. So we are very happy to have a lot of things going on this year, and we're very happy that we're back parading. We parade to help the kids.
You got some fans right there in the parade, Don. Daughters of the Nile, what do we know about that?
Daughters of the Nile, they're another women's auxiliary group that is part of our family, our Masonic family. And this year, Queen Megan Knightley is the head of that. The current queen of the ladies of the Oriental Shrine North America is Amber Riles. She just passed a little bit ago. So the Daughters of the Nile and the ladies of the Oriental Shrine, they both work in conjunction with the Shriners to raise funds to help treat any of the children that we may need to see. So again, our hospital here is 98 years old. We're going to have our 100th coming up relatively soon, and it's amazing the kind of work we do. We treat somewhere in the neighborhood of 12,000 children a year, so you do the math on that. Most of them are outpatient now. So the head of this right here is Marcus Babylonia. He is the parade marshal here for today. Right there we have two of our newer Shriners, Stan Kuit and Michael Deno. They just came in recently, joined it. We have the next group is the Legion of Honor. So these are all veterans, and they do a lot of amazing stuff within the community. They're always out there doing things. We have 2 trucks full of our past vets that are now on the Legion of Honor. The head of that is Mark Hoffman. He's right there, and give us a salute. Thanks, Mark. Thanks for all your work.
And this is the Melha Temple Military Band from Springfield.
This right here, however, is our illustrious potentate, Jeffrey Hastings. I'm sorry, I think we might have missed him. He's in this white Ram right here. He's the current head of all Shriners here in Western Mass, Jeffrey Hastings. And this is the Highlanders. This is the historic Highlanders group right here. They've been marching in parades here for just about as long as the parades have been around out here in the Springfield area.
They sound great.
Right here we have the hospital float. This was made by brother Don Facey. Made this float years ago. That's an exact replica of our hospital.
Yeah, how about that? That's great.
Wow.
The man right there in white, that's Bert Elias. He is the current president of the director's staff. That's Bill Tardy to his left over there. He's a past president of the staff. Does amazing work. A couple of our directors right there. Here comes our clown unit.
Always a favorite.
Everyone's favorite.
Always a favorite at the
yeah. They do all kinds of work all over the place. They actually, these guys perform at many of our events, even perform events at private parties. This year they're being led by our chief clown, Ed Batchelder, also known as Bogey. So yeah, these guys are incredibly busy group of men here. And they actually team up with the ladies clowns as well to do a lot of fundraising. Soon we'll have the Oriental Band. Well, you got a lot of clowns that like to ride scooters and mopeds and all kinds of fun and exciting things. Yeah, and here they come, the Oriental Band. Those are always a pleasure to hear. Like snake charmers. They've been doing it for a long period of time as well. The numbers right now, we seem to be on an uptick lately. A lot of people have been seeming to want to get back into the fraternity side of things and help us out at the hospital. So if there's anybody out there that's interested in becoming a Shriner, please go to beashrinernow.com, and I'd be happy to have a conversation with you. Get together locally. Here's Vintage Auto. Now, do you have a classic auto or just really something kind of cool that you drive you want to show off? Vintage Auto might be the place for you. They're being headed up by Vice President Bill Rice today. A lot of nice cars. So with the 100th year of the hospital going on, we have some rebranding going on that is especially important, that we're transitioning and modernizing of our systems to ensure the longevity of our brand and provide more care for years to come, helping many children, as many as possible. The system has been improved and the quality of care is so much better now that the inpatient care has declined so far to the point from our original mission that we are primarily doing outpatient and clinical assistance. And it's important to know that even though we may be losing the amount of children that we have in the hospital, the number of children we see on a daily basis is continuing to rise. And again, Shriners treats children regardless of the ability to pay. A lot of nice cars.
It sure is, a lot of classic cars. And what you said there again at the end about Shriners, that's the most important thing right there.
We're always at the end of the parades. Everyone, we keep everybody at the parade because we're always the last ones. And one of our most exciting units is coming up still, the go-karts, and everybody loves to see the go-karts. Now again, as a membership chairman, I can only tell you how wonderful it is to be a part of this fraternity. And if there's any men or women out there that are interested in becoming part of the Shrine family, please, again, go to beashrinernow.com or call the office, the Melha office, and someone will be happy to talk with you.
When you join Don, what does that entail?
Well, in order to become a Shriner, you first must become a Freemason. Freemasonry is one of the world's oldest and largest fraternities, and the Shrine itself is a Masonic playground. So after you become a Freemason, you are then entitled to become a Shriner. So we've typically been known as the party animals of the Masonic world. We have fun while we help the kids. The women side of it, they don't have to join Freemasonry. That's really something that they do. They just have to be sponsored and they can get involved. So, so here's the Melhout Riders, one of our larger groups, and as a rider, you can ride the larger bikes or you can ride the mini choppers. A lot of really cool things.
You know, we saw the unicycle before. This looks like a much better way to do the 2.5 mile route. That's for sure.
So the Melhout Riders, 2 wheels, more your style. Let's hear it for the riders. They ride so kids can walk. If you join them this August for the hospital run, they raise over $100,000 for the Children's Hospital. Fantastic group of men right there that they have such big hearts.
Big hearts, and they're having fun.
Oh, they're all big kids. These guys can't wait to parade. 2 years they were running up and down their streets. The Haji, again.
That looks fun.
Yeah, the Haji, they consist of a lot of different groups. We have the Willies, we have the Polaris there, and we also have the trikes and the, what are those called? Sidewinders? They're like big wheels. They're really cool. They're fairly new to us. We just started getting those guys in the last 2 years. Look how cool those are.
Yeah, Rich, we got to try that out.
Like you said, that's the only way to fly.
Look at that, huh? Remember when we were kids and had those? These guys are back in their youth again. So we got the mini trucks coming now. That's another fun way to parade. You get a sponsor and then you drive around in a cool little truck. So some of these guys are still trying to get the hang of that because it's a brand new part of the unit, and they haven't had a lot of time to parade yet. So as you can see, this is a really cool part of the parade as well, where you can get local businesses that are interested in sponsoring and donating, and get your name out there on the side of a truck in the parades with the Melha Shriners.
Those are cool.
Here's some four-wheeling. So, with it being 150 years old, we were originally known as the Ancient Arabic Order of the Nobles of the Mystic Shrine. That has since changed as our fraternity expanded, and we are now just known as Shriners, which is easier, obviously, to roll off the tongue. Oh yeah. Got the four-wheelers. These guys know how to have some fun too. All right. We got the mini monsters coming along next. Tom Cook is the current president this year of the Haji unit. We give him a big shout out for his amazing group, and as you can see, there's so many people involved in it. There's a lot of different ways that you can participate as a Haji. These little mini monsters, these Bigfoot trucks here, those are a fun way to parade. And again, I want to tell you, it's such a wonderful organization, and we are always looking for good individuals who are interested in joining us in the philanthropy that we have assisting our children, all of our hospitals throughout North America. Coming down the road, we have the go-karts that will be arriving shortly, and one of the coolest parts of the parade for people to watch is how our go-karts go up and over the car, or the truck, our parade truck. That's a lot of fun. A lot of guys, as soon as they see that happen, they want to get one. Oh, there's Brad DeMiro and his brand new Haji vehicle. Lots and lots of guys and ladies, just amazing amount of support that we get, and as the membership chairman, I keep reiterating, find some time if you'd like to have a conversation about it, because this is truly the world's greatest philanthropy. Three-wheelers. Copy that. How about those three-wheelers? Now that is a fun way to parade as well. Again, so many different things that you can do when you become a Shriner. We have probably 20 different units and clubs right now. And if we don't have one that you're interested in joining, oh, look at that. If we don't have one that you're interested in joining, we're always open to the idea of opening another unit or club. If you have a specific thing that you think would be kind of cool for us to get involved in. We're all about family and all about having fun together. We believe having fun and raising money for our hospitals is truly a noble purpose. It's something that everyone should come and experience, at least part of what we do. You see what we do at a parade, you can only imagine what we do when we do other events. We have all kinds of dinners and bowling events and all kinds of fun and exciting activities that the family can be involved in. It's a total family atmosphere. There's Don Sacco, just came over there off the ramp. Look at this. Ed Lyons enjoying it. He's been doing that for a long time. There's our parade truck. That was donated by past potentate Dan Smith for Pioneer Valley Concrete. Took care of that. It's being driven by past illustrious potentate Raymond Torini. And that seems to be the tail end of the shrine. I want to thank you all for allowing us the opportunity to speak about our hospital and our philanthropy. Hope everyone enjoyed the parade. We can't wait to see you guys again next year. And hopefully by next year, some of you out there in TV land will have contacted me, and I know a guy who can get you a fez.
End of the parade, huh?
Yeah, those Shriners are so much fun, and it's not over just yet. We will be right back with more from the 2022 Holyoke St. Patrick's Parade right after this break.
There's a lawsuit in Massachusetts
that could take away the flexibility from app-based drivers.
That's why drivers and companies agree.
We need new rules for the road.
Soon, there'll be a question on the ballot.
It would stop the lawsuit and keep us drivers independent.
while providing historic new benefits.
Like health care.
Paid sick time.
Guaranteed earnings.
With money for gas and expenses.
We need to say yes.
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 Yes to this ballot question.
When life skips a beat, you need simple reasons to keep moving. When life catches you by surprise,
What are you getting?
you need simple tools you can depend on. When life leaves you behind, you need simple ways to catch up. When life gets real, you need a bank that keeps things real simple, because life is complicated enough. People's Bank. Real, simple banking.
Hi, I'm Congressman Richie Neal. Holyoke St. Patrick's Day Parade Weekend is a reunion where friends and family come together in a community that remains a special place for so many in the region. I'd like to extend my sincere congratulations to the Parade Committee, as always, for a job well done. From negotiating peace in Northern Ireland to marching with you every year, I'm proud to honor Irish heritage, and it is my honor to represent you in Congress. Thank you, and a happy St. Patrick's Day.
I don't know what. And welcome back to the 2022 Holyoke St. Patrick's Parade. It just ended. We had to wait 3 years for this. I think it was really worth the wait.
It was a spectacular day weather-wise, and it really made for a very joyous occasion. People waited so long to come back to Holyoke to celebrate St. Patrick's Parade and the road race, and it's just been a great weekend.
Haley, all these people here, what was this like?
We are so proud of all the spectators and the thousands and thousands of people that were out here just waiting for this day, this weekend, for the last 3 years. And you saw it. The crowds were incredible. They enjoyed every minute, as did we. And we just thank you for being a part of this special weekend with us.
Thank you for having us. And we do have a memorial for parade committee members who have passed away, unfortunately.
We do. We have a listing of our parade committee members and award winners who have unfortunately passed away over the last 2 years. Unfortunately, it's quite a long list, but we'd like to recognize them, honor them, remember them and their families, and also do a special thank you to the City of Holyoke, the Department of Public Works, the Gas and Electric, and all the first responders and police and fire department who really do help to make this a safe and enjoyable weekend for all. So thank you very much.
Yeah, it really does take a village out here, and that was proven by all of this happening here today. And the party's still going.
Yeah, it was 3 years in the making, but they're already starting to break down here. I mean, it's like as soon as the parade's over, down come the banners and out come the street sweepers, and here we go. So it's been a great time, though. It's been a lot of fun to be able to bring this to you, not only here in Western Massachusetts, but people also watching online.
Online. Where were your friends from?
From Houston, living in Houston, but formerly from Holyoke.
Watching us online, so thank you so much. Yeah, this was great.
Can't wait for next year, so thank you.
And across the street here, we'll show you. Can we show you the party that's happening over here? The party's still going on. This isn't ended. The parade might be over, but everyone's still out here having fun. This was such a lively crowd this whole time.
I think the parade's going to be going on, the enjoyment's going to be going on for quite some time. It's been a long 3 years.
So Haley, you called this homecoming weekend. Explain to us what that means a little bit more.
Well, homecoming weekend because family and friends, college roommates, extended family always come home this weekend to celebrate whatever your heritage may be. You come home to celebrate time with your family and friends, and they're around all weekend to enjoy every minute. So that's why we call it homecoming weekend. It's a wonderful tradition in Holyoke.
And part of homecoming weekend, we want to talk about, of course, was the road race yesterday. Tell us about that.
The road race was incredibly successful. Over 5,000 runners participated in the race, and even thousands and thousands of people were in downtown Holyoke and throughout the 10K route, and it was an incredible day. Could have been a little bit better weather, but you know what? We needed the clear day for today on the parade. So
those runners persevere no matter what.
They do. You know what? From what I hear, it was actually perfect conditions for the runners. So it was a great day for them, but we needed this clear day for the parade, for all the floats and the marchers, and we really did have a beautiful day for the parade.
It was a perfect day. And we were talking about it, you know, this is 3 years in the making. It feels like we've been waiting so long for this.
Yeah, like I said, they are wasting no time cleaning up here in Holyoke. So we're like almost finished, but we want to end our parade coverage with some more music that we shot earlier during the parade. It's the Agawam Band and also the Aqua String Band. But first, let me congratulate you on a job well done.
Thank you, Rich and Taylor, for a terrific job. It was fun working with you again today, and I look forward to next year.
Yes.
Right, Haley Dunn. And Taylor Knight, her first parade. Woo! Doing play-by-play. Nice job.
It was so fun. I cannot wait to be back next year now.
We're looking forward to 2023, and it was a great time in 2022. Now, let's go back to the sounds of this parade with the Agawam Band and also the Aqua String Band. Thanks for joining us. Hope you have a great day. Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Nestled in the beauty of the Pioneer Valley and rooted in 350 years of service to the community, the legacy of compassionate care continues with Montmarie Rehabilitation and Healthcare Center, bringing a whole new level of healthcare to Hampton County. You'll work with highly trained healthcare professionals that offer a wide variety of care, enhance your comfort, increase your strength, and infuse your spirit at Montmarie Rehabilitation and Healthcare Center.
If we didn't have that kind of support and structure, we wouldn't be able to care for the number of people that we care for. We got that from Munson Savings Bank.
We learn about our customers. We learn how their business operates. When we provide financing to them, it fits their needs and helps them grow.
It's very remarkable what they've been able to do in such a short amount of time, and we're super happy to be part of it.
They have the same value system that we have. They're going to be there. That's very comforting to me. That is peace of mind.
There's a lawsuit in Massachusetts
that could take away the flexibility from app-based drivers.
That's why drivers and companies agree.
We need new rules for the road.
Soon, there'll be a question on the ballot.
It could stop the lawsuits and keep us drivers independent.
while providing historic new benefits.
Like healthcare,
Paid sick time.
guaranteed earnings.
With money for gas and expenses.
We need to say yes.
Yes,
Yes.
Yes to this ballot question.
When life skips a beat, you need simple reasons to keep moving. When life catches you by surprise,
Ben, what are you getting?
you need simple tools you can depend on. When life leaves you behind, you need simple ways to catch up. When life gets real, you need a bank that keeps things real simple, because life is complicated enough. People's Bank. Real, simple banking.